Podcasting made simple. At Jester Studios, we do it for you. All you need to do is sit down and talk. We do the rest. We'll film, we'll edit, and we'll distribute. Podcasting made simple with Jester Studios.
Call me sensei, put you on that bed, I spread your legs in the best way. Just to see the watch glow, spend a lot of dough, had her screaming out, oh.
Yo, what up everybody? It's your boy Chad, the Don, and it's the next episode of Perspective. Thank you for hanging out with us. I dedicate this episode to Ricky Rick, Mikado, rest in peace to City Lights as well. But yo, what a hectic week. Today I have a very special guest with me and a friend, Pdoto, musician, actor. He does a whole bunch of things. Yeah, bro, thank you for hanging out with me today, bro.
I appreciate that intro. What's up, young Donatello? What's up, bro?
Yeah, easy. Man, thank you for coming through. Damn, what a rough week emotionally, bro.
Oh man, I'm tired, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very tired. I don't want to come through with a gloomy, dark energy. But when I mean I'm tired, I'm just talking in terms of just mentally and emotionally. Like, you know, it's just so much has happened. I mean, we lost two prominent hip hop, kings in South Africa in a space of 4 days. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just been a lot.
Yeah, it's been a lot, bro. We're gonna get deeper into it. First one, people out there who don't know who you are and who haven't heard about Pdoto, tell them a little bit about yourself, what you do, brother. First, I want to say one of my most favorite rappers in the world.
Thanks, bro.
You inspired me, brother.
I appreciate it.
You inspired me and you pushed me to be a better artist and a better person, man. So just tell people what you do.
Well, my name is Pelele Mnyande. Sis Nomsa's son. I was born in Eastern Cape, Umtata, and I moved and I grew up in the coast in East London.
That's dope.
I go by the name Pdoto. I've been making music for a very, very long time. Been in the industry though, I think roughly 10 years. Crazy. But I've been making music since I was 16.
Since you can remember.
Yeah. So man, and I moved this side to Gauteng to study acting in TUT. And then from then on, I just met, in Pretoria. I met a whole lot of Pretoria giants and started rapping,
Yeah, now you and Liz and Vay and the boys.
Yeah, we built kind of, a good, loyal following. And
bro, you cemented South African hip hop in Pretoria way back then. Bro. You guys, implemented it, and from a lyrical point of view.
Thank you,
because I always believe this, and I say it, is that I believe there's different hip hop artists,
Yeah.
There's those cats that, I don't really enjoy. And then there's the lyrical side that I can appreciate. And I don't say we should be too technical with it because then you could lose people. I'm saying it must be relatable. But,
yeah, definitely.
You are one of the very few, bro, who it's like state of the art raps. That's what I call it, high level raps.
I appreciate that.
So Pdoto, there you have it, out of East London. How old are you now, fam?
I'm turning 37 this year. That's crazy.
Amazing. You've been grinding. And
that's crazy.
I even acted with you.
Shit, that's crazy.
I even acted with you. Yeah, but you're in your prime, bro.
Yeah, bro.
You feel like you're only healing up.
Yeah, I'm
also. It looks like you're only healing.
Yeah, I'm also one of those people that I know like there's an ageism in hip hop and shit. Like, when you get to a certain age, you need to chill, you need to stop. But I don't really believe that. I think when you're really solid in your foundation and you've been building your craft, you get better with time. Yeah. But I'm tired. When I said I was tired, and I think the album I'm working on might be my last, because just of the introspective side of me, because I've been making music for a long time. But also, people don't understand that music is a very spiritual thing. Dude. And with the kind of music that I make, I wish sometimes, actually, that's what I wanted to get into. I don't know if I should get into it now.
Get into it. Talk.
I've been labeled in the game as, a lot of respect and appreciation from people. But sure. I've also been labeled as the stigma is like, he's the depressed, sad rapper. Like, he makes sad songs. Pdoto is always making heartfelt.
I know that this is a deep situation.
I feel like, it's not just about that, bro. You know me. You've made songs with me. I think I'm pretty versatile, but I'm also a human being. And I'm just one of those artists that when whenever I'm going through something or I'm feeling something or I'm experiencing something, I talk about it. I don't hide or go and make a happy song when I'm not fucking happy. Doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? So, because music is an extension of self. So at the times where I was making these songs, these heartfelt songs, because I lost my dad at 24.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah, that's cool, dog. So there was a lot I still needed to deal with, and the music helped. So the music that I was making, even though I had fans saying, "Yo, bro, you actually got me through so much," I was healing myself through my music. They didn't know that I'm also healing. You know what I mean? So at the same time, going back, I'm gonna finish now, bro. Just at the same time,
Take your time.
it's very difficult when people say kind of shit like that, knowing that they just want you to dance. We can't all dance all the time, bro. There's so many things happening in the country.
You know what I think?
You know what I'm saying? And now, sorry to cut you.
No.
And now, the same people, they were like, yo, we need to dance, yo. We lost 2 giants. And I see my music is kind of circulating. They're using that like, yo, we connecting now because we humans.
But you see, I think you just answered your own question. And look what... You might think that the people say sad, depressing music, but look how God uses you in a different way.
That's true.
And I think that people don't point that out and get depressed. And for the reason that I went through that, I was going through a place where I wouldn't appreciate the blessings. And I would just walk through the hood, man, and see the love that I get. And
incredible.
That is a blessing, fam.
It is a blessing.
And if you take that for granted, how are you gonna get bigger blessings? You're a blessing, bro.
That's true.
To more people than you even know. And I'm telling you that your music reaches more people than you even know what you've achieved. You haven't built this over 5 years. Yeah. It's been 10 years plus. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to say is, not in any bad way, but it's not about what those people think, because at the end of the day, this is what drives us artists crazy and drives us to the place where we're putting our expectations on the fans and people that just say the wrong thing but have no idea what we're going through.
Yeah, and, I think also, just to add to your point, I think, we need, it's a meal. You need different things. You need fiber, you need protein, you need carbs, you can't have the same thing. I'm not going out there and be like, yo, let's make the same music. Sometimes we do need to dance and be, you know what I mean? That's why piano is so huge in this, because South Africa in general is a dance country. Of course. So we always need to, in South Africa, people love to dance and drink and have fun. We don't want to really take at the mirror and look at ourselves in the mirror like, yo, we need to change this and this and this because there's crime, there's rape, women are being raped, people are struggling. I come from the Eastern Cape, bro. There's people out there without even like running water. They have to walk 4 miles to fucking go get water. And I must dance.
You see what I'm saying?
You know, so it's not always about, I'm just trying to be sad. Sometimes there's a lot of real shit that needs to be said. And shout out to Ricky, because Ricky, he stood that. He lived that and he stood for that. Bro. His music was always about, love somebody, take care of your family, do this, do that, like values, planting those things that we need in society, not just dance and get money and shit on each other. You know what I mean?
The value of life as a whole. I mean, life is, fam, how do I say it? It's so, it will just, you here today, you're gone tomorrow. It can slip through your fingers like this.
Bro.
And it's so gentle, and you got to be so loving and caring, because, bro, you never know when it's the last time you're going to see somebody.
That's true.
And we don't even know the mental battles Ricky was facing behind the scenes.
We don't, bro.
We don't know. But we just know that it was legit, that, unfortunately it's come to this. We'll miss him forever. What he's done for SA hip hop for fashion. Today was inspired by you,
true legend. That's a true legend.
You did a lot. You did a lot for the game. You did everything. I want to talk about also. Before we get into what we're working on, Lost Diamonds 2. There was a tweet you guys put out. I was in the studio with you. We made a banger of a song.
Crazy.
Me, Black Les. What an opportunity.
Crazy.
It's great to be rapping with you guys and be on that project. But the first project was one of my favorite. Banana Clips with Envy. Crazy verse, dog. Crazy verse.
That's crazy. That's one of the best, technicians in rap, bro.
But what a great project, thank you. And now number 2. Tell us about number 2. Where is it at? What's different on this one?
Yeah, the things with me and Les, and this is something that I can appreciate, is we work very well together. Like the camaraderie between the work ethic, and because Les is a fast worker, I'm also a fast worker. Like when we did the first project, we did that in 3 days. Recorded that in 3 days.
Yeah.
This new project, we did that in 3 days. So it's just like the kind of energy that like, yo, let's just go, let's just create, and it works well together. So how we even discussed it. I remember I was at home in the Eastern Cape, and he just hit me up. He's like, bro, like, where's your energy at? How are you feeling? I was like, I'm very, very. I mean, I'm trying to train. I'm trying to get my mind right and whatever, and just be more active. And he's like, I'm also in a very creative space. It's like, Lost Diamonds too? How you feel? I'm like, all right, bro, whatever, let's go. Bro. So it happened that quickly. It wasn't something that, I know people asked, oh, did you guys sit and think about it? No, it just happened quickly. Like, let's just take it out early though, because.
Where do you think you guys took number 2? Where did you take it compared to the first one? Like
this one is more, the raps. The raps is crazy, but also like we wanted to just shine the light on another thing that Ricky did, on young talent. You know what I'm saying? Just like the young upcoming, beasts in Pretoria. That are killing the game. We just wanted to do some songs with them. There's another young killer. He was a vocalist. He's from Cape Town that I also reached out to. Okay. So you're an animal. You're an established legend. So
dog. So I'm grateful to be on that project. Yeah. You know how big that moment was for me. I actually pulled up to the studio with the song. So I recorded something and I rushed straight to studio before I picked you up. And I said, Joe, let's if you guys like it, let's go with this. And you and Les loved it. You did your verse within 10 minutes. I was sitting. It
was crazy. That's the thing. It's organic. When music is when the energy.
Bro, that song though, damn, and that whole project, Black Diamonds 2, stay tuned.
Because I really believe music is energy, fam. Music is energy. Sure. There's something Michael Jackson once said. He was like, yo, they asked him, how do you make a hit? How do you create hit songs? What do you do? Yeah. And he's like, well, I can come here and just like, oh, there's the keyboard. Let me go sit next to the keyboard. And today I'm making a hit. Today at 1:00, I'm making a hit, and nothing happens. And then he said the reason for that is because music is spiritual. It's energy. If the energy, I could wake up at 3:00 in the morning and I'm just a vessel. And then something hit me, or whether it's a dream, whether it's a moment, whether it's a thought, whether it's somebody I'm thinking about, and it just comes, and that's the song. Wow. So you can't. You can't plan music. You can plan the business around it.
Of course.
But when music is great, you shouldn't.
Organic.
So we've never really been those kind of guys like, yo, let's sit there and try and make hits. Yo, Chad, bring a hit hook, dog. We need a hit hook. You know what I'm saying? Even how we chopped up the joint. We did. You know what I'm saying? There's a part that you didn't think was going to be the hook. I was like, yo, bro.
P took full, I'll give you your credit. You took full production of that record, and I just gave you an idea, and you said to me there was a certain part of the song that changes the flow of the song. And for the first time in my life, like you taught me something, because like I learn all the time. I'm studying the grades and stuff every time. But like when you're not blocked, that's why you and I are friends. We're not opinionated.
Definitely.
And like just think we know it all. Definitely. We're willing to learn still till this day, and you teach me so much. Like
vice versa, bro. I learn from you too, man.
You said to me, you're switching the song up. It's going in that direction. Let's chop up the thing you said before, and that's the hook. And I'm like, that's the hook.
Yeah.
That was the middle of my verse.
Because
that became the hook.
Because the energy, it's all energy. It's all spiritual. It's
crazy what you did.
So when the energy, because the energy you were on, I don't know if you did the hook and the verse at the same time, or maybe you did it two different times.
At 2 different times. You're right.
Yeah, because the energy on the hook.
I went away and I came back.
The energy on the hook is like, okay, let's be more. But the verse, like, we running.
I feel you.
And then the song and the beat was we running. So I was just like, yo, let's keep it running.
And now it suits it 100%.
It's crazy, bro.
So Black Diamonds 2, who else? I know that you played me something of Jay Jody. Yo, that was crazy.
Lost Diamonds,
who else you got? Any features? You said some young kid from Cape Town, a vocalist?
There's, I don't actually, there's a kid named Hirsch Snyers.
Okay, cool.
He's
That's the kid
dope.
that you said. And also Envy, will Envy be on that project?
Envy is on the project.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
But I'm going to let the other features come out.
Be as a surprise. That's brilliant. I think keep it like that. Let's
yes, sir.
Before we go to our project, can we talk a little bit just about mental health?
Please, bro. We need to, man.
Yo, bro, it's been a rough week and back to it. That's why we're here.
How are you doing, Don Chad, man?
I'm good, bro. I'm working hard as ever, as you can see. Yeah, bro. Sometimes this stuff gets.
Yeah, but fuck work though. How are you doing?
How am I doing? I think I'm. Actually,
Are you happy? Are you sad? Are you at peace?
I'm very happy, bro.
That's beautiful.
I finally got into a place in my life where I'm the most peaceful I've ever been at. You know? And not that I ever wasn't.
That's beautiful, bro.
Not that I ever didn't have God or anything like that.
Yeah.
But yo, as people know out there, this thing can get tricky sometimes. I know I shared some addictions I had with you and some things that
hey, bro,
I went through that.
I think we all have addictions as human beings, man. Whatever it may be, we all have our vices. We all have our shit that we
I just think certain things should be not played with at all.
Definitely, and,
I think the seriousness of it is really now, bro. I think that we're seeing it more and more. That damn, bro, the devil is alive too. Like
fuck,
we don't give him any praise, but he is alive, and we got to be aware of that.
My first album was called The Devil's Playground.
I remember that.
And people asked me why. I remember I had some pushbacks even like because we were with Electro Mode. They did the distribution. It was like, yo, man, why are you calling the fuck? This is South Africa. This is too dark. Why are you? I was like, yo, man, I don't want to change the name of my album. There's a reason why I'm calling this album The Devil's Playground. And it's a name that my mother actually gave me because I was when I was a kid and I was telling my mom I want to come to Gauteng and just study acting. And she's like, she, in translation, that's Devil's Playground. Like, because she's just talking about the environment and the industry and all that stuff.
Of course.
So that was a statement in itself to say, yo, that this is what happens. We light say we are the light. We definitely are the light. But the light can never be fully comfortable in the devil's playground, bro.
Thank you for saying that.
You can't be. If you're comfortable, then you really.
I don't think there's an in between, and I think that's what people miss. Is this you either hot or you cold? There's no lukewarm. The lukewarm people don't make it. You know what I'm saying? You need to pick a side. Are you light or dark? And some people really do pick darkness, unfortunately, which we don't. It's very sad, bro. But I'm saying, and I'm not saying any of these people did that. I'm just saying we need to be good role models to tell people that, yo, stay off the drugs. You don't need it. It's all an illusion. Stay off the liquor. Do things with responsibility. I think that everybody's limits are different. And I think we don't tell people that you handle something alcohol different to that I would handle.
You hit the nail in the mark, Chad.
Because
you're right when you say we all different, bro. Some people are slow to anger. Some people are quick to anger. Correct, some people are more calm about certain things. Some people, at the end of the day, it all stimulates us differently. Just to even not to digress, bro. Mental health, man. Like, there's a lot of, and I tweeted this the other day. I was like, yo, man. There's a lot of undiagnosed mental health issues within our industry because our industry camouflages it. It's cool to be, that's just him being, because we camouflage the shit. And sometimes we can see someone, but because they're trending on Twitter and they're saying some crazy shit, we're like, that's just, this person has, you know what I'm saying? Have you ever really, if you really give a fuck or care about the person, hit them up. Like, yo, man, you good, bro? That's humanity. You know what I mean? Are you straight?
That's having purpose in what you do. And I feel like,
you know what I mean? So,
we're here for a bigger reason as people that have been given the platform, to even rap and have a following. That's a God gift. But
it is.
When you receive that, you need to understand that your blessings are from Him.
Yeah.
And that's where the power should be and the glory should be given. The moment the praise is off of that, and your mind will start going to things that look for validation, that seek validation for things that are going to destroy you. That's how the devil works. I know you know this, you're a spiritual man, but it's for the kids out there that are listening. Like, yo, man, when people tell you stay away from something, they really mean it. You know what I mean? I think somebody could be depressed and take something alcohol, and they're going to react different, or a drug or something, they're going to react different to another person. And that's why it's deeper.
Bro, I was having a conversation with another good friend of mine. His name is Alex. Shout out to Alex. He was like saying, bro, we shouldn't be dying in our 30s or 20s or 40s or 50s. This is not normal. But it's like now it's become normal, like, we're losing such and such. Think about it, bro. If it's not Pro Kid, it's Jabba. If it's not Jabba, it's City Lights. If it's not City Lights, it's Ricky. If it's not Ricky, it's so many people are going. Shauna Ferguson, so many people in the industry are going day in, day out. You wake up every day, there's somebody going. And it's getting to a point where like we're gonna fucking normalize this shit because we're becoming desensitized to it. But we're not supposed to be going, bro. You're supposed to see your grandkids. You're supposed to grow up and be 70 years old, 70, 80, 90, and grow up and see your grandkids and your whatever. We're not supposed to be dying.
Do you just think this
know what I mean?
Do you think this is just from, like, let's just talk on based of, not just Ricky and City Lights, but like the Jebs and stuff. This fame thing, do you think that that's what drives us just to
It is, bro. It is, bro. Because at the end of the day, like, I have kids hitting me up on my inbox every fucking day, and I'm sure you do too. Put me on. Can I be on this? Can you please help me? They don't know the shit that happens in this industry.
Yeah.
And
what we do to be out there as artists,
and if you're not somebody who is level-minded and grounded enough in your beliefs, in your upbringing, it's gonna kill you, bro. It's gonna, and me saying killing you, it's not just physical.
What you're saying. No, for sure.
You need to be rooted, and that's why I'm so grateful for my mother for raising me in a Christian household and being a spiritual person. Amen. Is because if I didn't have that, bro, I probably would have been fucked too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel you, bro.
You know what I'm saying? You have to have some sort of spiritual higher power rope that you hanging on to.
A God intervention. You got to
always
have a God intervention, and sometimes that happens from a huge tragedy that happens to you, or something that happens to you. And I think we all that moment that comes
tap
to us,
into a higher power.
Yeah, we need to tap into it and realize that that's happening for a reason, and not ignore those things, because God's speaking to us 24/7. You know, but the mental health issue, fam, it's
another thing we need to talk about just briefly. Men don't talk. We're not allowed to talk. We're not allowed to say, "Yo, bro, I love you, man." Yo, bro, are you good?
That's a stigma that needs to go, because you and I have that relationship. You and I have that relationship. I mean, me and Jesse. Shout out to Jesse Podcast Studios for giving us these studios and renting it for perspective. That's my brother right there.
Beautiful studios.
You can ask Jesse, bro, that I can tell him if something's wrong. I feel that he makes me comfortable enough to speak out. People will tell you and make you feel welcome to talk. I think it's all you hiding it in. And I'm saying, like you're saying, don't be scared to talk or say that you're not allowed to talk. You are. Yeah. Just find somebody that you.
No. I'm just talking about in.
No, for sure. In general.
In general, that's why the suicides
talk out,
high up
speak out.
among men, because
speak out.
And it's just a societal thing, bro. Like, and there was people talking about this, saying, "Yo, when men do actually share and do come clean and say, yo, I'm going through," people like use it against them. You weak. You become a meme. True, become Will Smith. People are laughing at you. Look at him. You're such a weak man. And he's just telling. He's just speaking. He's being honest. So then, as a man, you feel like, yo, man, they're just gonna laugh at me. How the fuck? Yo, you cool, bro? I'm alright. I'm straight. But you're not straight. You fucked up. But that's what happens.
Ricky was hurting, or
you know what I'm saying?
It's like, and nobody knew it because he's Ricky Rick, and that's what I'm saying. He has so much expectation on him. He has so much. That's what this fame thing does. That we don't really care about somebody's well-being. And thank you for asking if I'm happy, because it's so rare. It's such a rare question. Nobody actually says, "Are you really happy?"
You're happy, bro.
And I sat back and you made me think, like, yes, I am, because I'm breathing right now, and because God has given me a chance in life, and I don't want to ever mess that up. I don't want to ever mess that up for nothing. These people that went will forever be missed. This is a special shout out to you, Ricky, and a prayer to your family and your friends, and to Bianca on TV. And I just pray for strength, that the Lord is with them and He gets them through. yeah, there will be a brighter day. You know, there will be a brighter day. None of this makes sense.
Yo,
it's
man.
not supposed to. But God is with you guys, and we saying our prayers and our deepest condolences. So I just wanted to.
Those kids don't need that, bro. You know, those kids need to, like, they need their dad, bro.
Hey, they need their dad more than anything. I grew up without I don't want to say without a father figure, but you know, I lost him for a few years in my life. I'd say 6 years, and that was I saw the change in me, you know, and the resentment that and the questions that I had, you know. Yeah. And sometimes it's just that little thing leads you to what makes you lost and seem lost, because you don't have questions that are being answered, you know, and we feel like God's silent, but he's really not, fam. And I encourage people to stay strong, talk up, like P said. Just don't be scared to talk up, because if you don't, it's tough out there.
You know, like this. You know, just in general, we have expectations on us. They see us on TV. Yo, you automatically rich. You got everything figured out. And they don't, just on artists in general, that's the pressures that come with being an artist. And some artists still have, you know, you're dealing with rent problems. You're dealing with this. You don't know where to stay. You fucked up. You don't know what to eat sometimes. And because you're on TV, people just think that everything is sorted, everything is good, and it's not like that, bro. It's not like that, and that's the pressures that come with this shit. Because now I have to. There's a fucking image that I've created on television and Instagram. That's another thing I cannot stand about social media. I think social media has positives and negatives. This image that I've created on Instagram, now I have to fucking live that, and I can't handle living that, and I put myself under pressure. Now I'm depressed. People just are afraid to be honest. And people are afraid to be themselves, bro. And that's one thing I love about how I was raised. Like, just be yourself. I love that. Don't need no fucking that doesn't matter. They can tease you. You can trend for bullshit. Oh, we saw him at Mr. Price buying. He buys at Mr. Price. I don't give a fuck. You think I give a fuck what I wear? Dog, it's not about that, bro. I'm sorry to get it a little. Yeah, I love that. It's just like we've been put on this earth to move people, to heal people. That's one thing about hip hop music. Hip hop music can not only entertain, but it can also protest. Hip hop music can not also protest. It can heal. It can also do so many things, not just entertain. We can't just dance.
That's it. He was saying it's exchange of love, like, you know.
Bro.
Exchange of love. Even watching this, it's exchange of love. We giving you content, you watching it, you know. We shouting people out and telling them like, yo, man, we all wanna be better. We all need to be better. Not even want to be better. We need to be better for each other. Yeah. I mean, I see so many people just have beef with each other on a daily basis.
Bro, and I'm looking at beef shit. That shit, beef shit.
And I'm like, bro, this week changed a lot of my mind. That like, even for promotion, even for a lot of things, is it really worth it? I'm at the point of my life where like, bro, I don't want any of that. Like maybe last week I was thinking differently, and I can admit it as a human being to how I'm thinking right now, because, you know, after these crazy events and tragedies that happened.
Famo, like this rap, I'll tell you one thing, bro. This rap beef shit, there's no fucking beef in rap in South Africa. Beef is City Lights not being here. That's fucking beef. That's something real. That's murder. That guy's gone. His kid was reading his obituary. That shit is fucked, bro. That is beef, not this bullshit that you know what I mean? His dad is like, he's not doing well. There's so many of us that need to be. Hey. Basically what I'm saying is I don't want people to get lost in this social media thing and get, you know, you even forget to live your life. You forget to live your life because you're trying to impress people on social media for likes.
I want to give you credit for that, bro. Because, you know, there was a time when I spoke to you, you came to the studio when we were doing the first project, Matthew 22:14, and you came there and you were like, yo, bro, just like, don't expect anything, you know, even from people, even when you're posting, because you saw me getting to a depressed state that like I work so hard and I feel like it's not appreciated enough. And that's also bullshit, because it is. And like we all tell ourselves the wrong things, you know, and it's like that's that little voice trying to throw me off. But no, I am great, and I am doing God's purpose, and I will be heard. And, you know, you just said be yourself, bro. Just chill, no expectations. And that's what I'm saying. I've learned from you.
No
that,
expectations.
Like, the way you live, bro, is that like
no expectations.
Because like, day, what do we have here?
When you're a vessel, bro, like you have songs that have touch people, heal people.
Yeah.
When you're a vessel, you don't have to do it for the praise. If it comes, God be the glory. If it doesn't, cool. At the end of the day, what the greatest thief of happiness is expectation and doing something because you want something in return. When you help somebody, Amen. I'm not helping somebody so that I can feel dope. I can like, I helped that nigga. Yeah, the nigga didn't have shoes. I gave him sneakers. Why the fuck I help him? You know what I'm saying? You don't help people to feel any. You're supposed to help people because it's just a humane thing to do.
Yeah, it's genuine.
You feel me? What I'm saying? So when you're a vessel as well, don't expect anything. Just do it, bro. Yeah, if it's in your heart, then do it. If it's not in your heart, don't do it. You feel me?
Psalm 23. I'm finishing off this interview with our project that we're dropping this year. I mean, Black Diamonds will be first, the one you're doing with Les.
Lost Diamonds.
Lost Diamonds, sorry.
Lost Diamonds 2.
That Lost Diamonds 2, you'll be with Black Les. That's your second album with him, right? Like collabo album. That's
second collabo album.
Hey, I'm looking forward.
Third collabo
album, but second in a row. I think you guys did one last year and now this year, right? That's how it's.
Because my second one was with you. Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah. So we're doing Psalm 23 is it June or July we're releasing?
Yeah, around it's July, July, yeah.
So
it's a lot of projects, a lot of music, a lot of videos are gonna come, a lot of work, a lot of content.
That project though is really like that's the best I've heard. Not on Lost Diamonds you're rapping just as good, but I'm saying it's like you're in the same space, you're just rapping.
Thank you,
bro. It gets better every time you step in there. That's how I feel.
Thank you, bro. And I'm also working on my 6th solo album later this year. It's called Spelele.
Let's go.
So
God blessed.
Thank you, bro. So that's also going well. But I think after this year, I'm gonna chill a bit, just focus on other things. Maybe
I won't
next
lie
year.
to you, fam. I think it's for me too. But I've been putting a lot of thought into it.
You've been working like a fucking
We'll see where this journey takes.
Grinding, bro. You know what I'm saying? But even this, like, I love what you're doing. This is great.
Thank you.
What you guys are doing is really dope.
I appreciate it. We're just trying to spread love and let people connect with us. There's many podcasts, and I want everybody to do well. This one is a brand new one, but we got purpose behind our podcast. I want to shout out Hygro for sponsoring, getting involved. Hygro Cafe, Jesse Podcast Studios, Kyle, the mayor of Durban, for getting involved in this, and. For everybody who just stood behind me and told me that it's meant, Carla had a huge chat with me. So how this actually came about is like, we were driving in the car and I was at a crossroads, had to make some certain decisions in my life and leave certain things, work related, that were bringing income in from different directions. And doing this podcast, obviously I'm not doing it for money. I'm doing it for love, and she's like, you need to do a podcast. It was literally 3 days, bro. And Jesse called me. It's like, bro, it's on, let's do it. So everything beautiful. And then Drickus Duplessis being the first guest. He's gonna win his fight now on April. That's UFC, cool. I think it's 273. We did a podcast with him. So we have huge plans. It's just to spread love. I just want people to listen to us and feel what we're saying. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
But bro, like, thank you for coming out here today and just, it's
thank
love to Ricky.
Thank you for having me, man.
Mikado. Content eaters never die, baby. You know what it is. And that's why I'm representing
today. Take a pic,
today.
Ricky Vic.
Hey.
Boss, you're my swag. Boss.
You're my swag. Hey,
Boss, okay.
So, him, City Lights.
Rest in peace, City Lights.
Rest in peace. We pray for your families. We pray for your friends. Us ourselves are suffering. It hit us hard. It hit us harder than we think. If there's anything you want to just say to the people out there before we leave, to those young kids that are in a confusion state right now, they're confused with their lives. They don't know what to do. They don't know where to go, and they don't have the answers. Just a short little message to say goodbye to everybody.
To all the young kings and queens out there that are trying to get into this industry and grow and get money and take care of your families, look into yourself more than you look outside. More than you look at other rappers, more than you look at what he has, what she has, what verse I can get from this one to make this. Look into yourself, tell your story, write music all the time, stay in the studio, record all the time, sharpen your tools, sharpen your pen, and just keep working. I guarantee you, when you become like that, the people that you envy, the people that you look at, people that you want to be on your songs, they're gonna come back and be like, yo, let's do a song, because they can see you grinding and they can see you being true to your story, and they can see you like it's just bringing it from within. You know what I mean? So don't, like, we do this a lot. Like, yo, and we, my bad. And everything, all the answers are already inside of us. So yeah, man, just look into yourself.
Don't ever give up. Believe in yourself. God is good. All the time, God is good. Once again, thank you for tuning into Perspective. You know what it is. God bless. Peace out.